Hey ho everyone, just your gargoyle here. I keep goofing this up, so take 37. This is a haul from simonsaysstamp.com. This is their monthly packet. Oh, I'm trying not to let this stick. I've got plans for this. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure when this came. I've been sick since Friday. It's Wednesday today. I've been sick since, well, yeah, it started Friday night with everything to do with the flu except for uh, I'm not puking and I don't have a fever, but otherwise it would be the flu. I call it the flu. I call it the Polish flu actually, but yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how long this was out there. I had one thing come that was frozen, but I have a feeling that since it's been about an hour, it's probably thawed out. So let's get into this. So what did I get? This is the January packet. All right. And the January monthly kit from Simon Says Stamp, at least since I've started getting them, has always dealt with snowflakes. And this is called Snow Love. And you get these 6 inspirational images of cards to tell you or to show you some of the things you can do. And I was actually surprised at what didn't come in this package, as well as thrilled with some of the things that did come in this package. So, what did come, first off, is you get this extra large pocket. Okay, you guys have seen these before. They have the the tab over here at the side. This isn't just a label, it's a loop. So you can hang this on a hook. You can join a bunch of these together with a ring, you know, one of the like a binder ring. Okay. In fact, they sell a pack where they have every color that they offer. All right. And that is on the same end where it's zipped up to. So that's a good way to make sure that you always have it zipped, is if the zipper is down here, it's opened, and if it's up by the ribbon, it's closed. The zipper dongle, I don't know what they call it. It's basically a charm. The zipper charm has a paw print on it. So if you can figure out how to get that off, you can use that charm someplace else. All right, but I am going to put my products from this package in here so that I don't lose them. At least for now. I have begun to sort through my packages, so I found a really cool way to use this. Okay, so let's get into this now. The first thing you get, and I'm going to start with the papers first because there's nothing really thrilling here this year, or this time. You get 3 sheets, 1, 2, 3 sheets of 110 solar white Nina cardstock. Okay, this is supposed to be the best stuff for if you are a die cutter. Or not a die cutter, for a alcohol ink colorer. There we go. If you use alcohol ink, the Nina white cardstock is supposed to be the best because it is so smooth, and the heavier the cardstock, the less bleeding you'll get through, I guess. Okay. And yes, I do. Usually the Copic people say that, is that this is the best cardstock. I don't use Copics. I use Spectrum Noirs and my Sharpies. So, and then you get 1 sheet of this. This is 90 pound. Okay, it feels like 65 pound to me, but this is 90 pound metallic cardstock. This is called brushed silver. Let me stick this inside of here for now. You can see that this this still shines through. Oh, look, you can see the grip that's on the bag. That pattern is actually on the bag, so it's less likely to slide out of your hand. And then, let's see, the glasses are not part of it. They're my cheats. They're not my glasses. Okay. And then these are all the manufacturers that Simon Says Stamps does business with. They are not all in this package, but they include this in along with a coupon code. Okay. My understanding is it's a general code. Everybody can use it, so that's why I am showing them to you these days. And we have 2 envelopes, ENVELOPE. I keep hearing people online calling them envelopes. They are envelopes, EN, okay? This one is a liquor stick, okay? You have to lick this one. This is about the size of what you would find in a bouquet of flowers. It is small enough, I want to say, for a gift card. I don't have a gift card handy. But yeah, these are nice little ones for gift enclosure. These are like a gift envelope. And then this has a pearly look to it. I think they call it a metallic. To me, it's not a metallic. It's more of a pearl or a shimmer. All right. And this one has the peel off. This one is not a lick and stick. This is automatically sticky. Okay. And then I like to keep in mind, because they just send them this way. This is not what I thought it was going to be. Okay, but we'll look at this one since I already brought this over. This packet has a couple of things in it. Okay. First, it has this wonderful wax seal looking snowflake. All right, but this is metal and it is heavy. I mean, it's a lot heavier than I thought that it was going to be. And yeah, so you're going to need a specialty type of glue to make this stick because it is a metal. Your regular paper-to-paper glue is not going to work, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I gotta see if there's a way that I can use this to make a wax stamp with it. But we'll have to see. And then you get 3 of these. These are charms, okay, from Tim Holtz. And they are flat back charms. But you can see that they've got this beautiful snowflake look to them. All right, and it's pretty empty in the middle. If you wanted to, you could stick a what is the word? A bling there, a little rhinestone or something, or a pearl. And they all have this little loophole on there so that you can hang them on the side of a journal. You can hang them on a card. You can use them to decorate your windows. You can use them to decorate a pair of mittens or a hat or a bookmark. Any way that you can think of using a charm, that's what you do with those, okay? A zipper, you could replace that pull on that zipper or add it to the pull on the zipper. Oh my gosh, the things you can do. Okay. I tend to lose those things, so I'm going to stick it in there. This is what I thought that was. This is the cutting die. This is a Simon Says stamp cutting die. It is a snowflake. I want to say it's about 2.5 inches wide, maybe 2 inches wide. 1, 2, yeah, about 2 inches. About 2 inches wide from end to end, maybe 2.5. Okay. And it's just a sweet little thing. The ends of the snowflake look kind of like hearts, the ends of each of the branches. Okay. The unique thing about snowflakes is no two is the same, but every arm is the same. Okay. So, and every snowflake, most people don't realize this, every snowflake only has 6 branches. Did you know that? Most people think you can have up to 8, but no. The crystalline that makes up snow only has 6 branches. We can never have 8 branches. If it's 8 branches, it's not considered a snowflake. It's considered fallout, basically. Okay, so you get those 2 envelopes and those extra little bits. Then you get this. And I have to tell you, with this, and there we go. There's a good shot. You can see that these are snowflakes. Can you see the snowflake outline on on this foam? And it is foam. It is white adhesive foam that I cannot get that part to stay down. Okay. So it is sticky. It is a sticky foam. Okay. And it is double-sided. Okay. So I figured if they were giving us this, then they would either be giving us foil, which they've done in the past. In fact, I want to say last month or the month before we got foil. I want to say it was last month. We got foil. Or they'll give us glitter. You didn't get either one this time. In fact, you got nothing to go on this, just so you know. So you're going to have your own stuff to take that sticky off, okay? Or to work around that sticky. They did, however, give us a full pad of the Aegean saturated ink pads, all right? These are wonderful if you're ink blending. You don't have to sit there and tap really hard to get the ink onto your blender thing. It's pretty much, it's so saturated that you just have to kind of tap it like this and just real light. And it's enough to transfer the ink. Then you get one of these, which made me go, oh, we must be getting watercolors. No, you are not. You're not getting anything of the sort. This is a medium tip. This is their medium. To me, this looks more like a bold, but this is their medium tipped water brush from Simon Says Stamp. This is part of the package. All right. You just twist this off. You fill up this bottom part here, this reservoir, with water. Warm, cold, hot, whatever. It's up to you. All right. And just water. Don't do paint, just use water, because then all you would have to wash afterwards is this. If you use this for paint or alcohol or whatever, then it's pretty much going to be just for that. All right, and then once this is full, okay, we'll pretend this is full now. You take your top, you put it on, you put the top down, okay. And then on the sides of the tube, you'll feel a couple of textures for your thumb and your finger, all right? And you just squeeze that, and that will force the water up into the brush. Now, it's not going to go, but it's going to be enough to wet the brush. If you do this too often, you will end up with a pool of water. It will begin to drip off, but that will soften these bristles, and it's beautiful. I really like these pens. I actually prefer these pens over dip brushes, or brushes. I prefer these over the dip brushes, especially if you're traveling. These are great for use with children because you don't have to worry about them spilling the water because it's all in here. Okay. Then you also get a bottle of glossy accents. This is the type of glue that you need for gluing down those metal charms and that metal mock wax seal. Okay. Now, because this is glossy accents, it goes on milky and it dries crystal clear. But there is a sheen to it. It does shine. So you want to kind of be careful how much you use if you don't want that shine around. Most people use this to accent eyes and noses on pets, stars in the sky, that type of thing. So anything that you want to add a little dimension to, because it does mound. All right. And this takes a long time to dry. I will say that. This takes a long time to dry. It's very much like stickles. Then you get a 6x6, I want to say it's 6x6 sheet of the glitter cardstock from Simon Says Stamp. All right. It's just on white. It is a good weight, and it does not flake off. And then you get these. These are from Ideology. They're from Tim Holtz. They're his winter collection of winter something. I don't remember. And they got a slight glimmer to them. Here, I'll show you the glitz on the white, or the, I don't know if it's white or silver. It just said one of each color. So you get these 3 sheets. All right. And they're beautiful sheets, but they are thin. Oh my gosh. Which is what Tim Holtz products, paper products, are in my mind. If it has the name Tim Holtz on there, I know they're going to be really thin. They're not going to be real thick, except for his cardboard figurines. And I think that's mostly just because they're already cut out. And then you get this cardstock. All right, these are, well, I want to say they're 4 1/4 by 5 and something, or 4 by 4 1/4. No, I want to say they're 4 by 6. I really do. And these are color blended sheets, very much like the Hunky Dories that I got for what was that? The Watercolor Galaxies or something like that. And these are beautiful. Now, Simon Says Stamp is not going to like me saying this. You can make this yourself, but that's another video. If I get around to doing it, I always say, that's another video, and then I forget to do the video. So that'll be coming around. But this is the reason most people get the stamp sets, because these usually run like 25 bucks, and the whole kit, if you belong to the club, is like 35 or 30 bucks. I don't remember which. All right. This is their stamp of the month. Their stamp set of the month. This is called Snow Love. All right. And it comes with words. It comes with snowflakes. All right. But mostly it comes with this heart. Valentine's Day in the upper Midwest is always full of snow. In fact, I used to every year take out my heart-shaped pans, and before I made my heart-shaped cake, I would freeze colored water in them, pop those out, and stick them in the snowbanks coming up my sidewalk for the kids and for my husband. Well, for my kids, because my husband came in the back door. But, yeah. So that's that. And the piece de resistance! Oh, the thing that it just isn't a package without is a mini charms sucker. This month I got apple pie. I do not know if these vary from person to person, or if everybody gets the same one. I have a feeling they probably vary. I got an apple pie. Okay, guys, that's it. That is everything. And I'm going to show you that everything fits inside of this pouch. Honestly, truly. The biggest thing that you had as far as size goes is the 8.5 by 11 inch sheets. The heaviest thing that you got in the packet is probably the ink pad. Let's see, we'll put the brush in there and the thing. You know what? I'm even going to stick this in there. The the glossy accents, that one came frozen solid, so I'm really glad to see that has thawed out, and it just zips shut, and you can put it on your shelf like this. You can hang it, you can do whatever you want. I'm using these right now to sort out my products that came in the kits. And so I have one that has embossing folders, I have one that has my stamp pads, I have one that has my stamps, my 6.5 or 6x8 stamps. I have one that has the tools. Yeah, so I mean, you can use these for whatever you want. And I'm just using them as a storage place for now while I'm working on things. After that, there'll be project ideas. And then I have got to make a video as to what I do with these. So, because I kept thinking, these are really nice bags. I hate to throw them out. And so I figured out a way of using them. I even used the label. Okay, guys, that's it. I'm done. I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.